Hi. The fear of making mistakes is really a huge barrier in many adults. I obviously start childhood. Yeah, as we learn to do things, and maybe we drop something in the house, and then our parents shout at us or punish us, and after it happens a few times, and then it happens maybe in the kindergarten, and of course it happens in school, and gradually we learn that if we do what is called mistakes, or we misbehave ourselves, some big adults will shout at us and cause some emotional pain or even physical pain. Yeah? And we learn that this is really, really frightening because, little boys or girls, we are helpless. When we look up at this huge adult, shouting at us, getting really angry. We don't know why, the only thing we drop something or we painted on the wall or I don't know what, yeah. And then they shout at us, really, really screaming. Yeah. But we learn that we're not allowed to do this because that will cause pain. And it's natural to us, we have a natural instinct to avoid painful situations. So we learn, we must not do, we must be in line with what is expected from us. Be good boys and good girls, whatever that means, yeah. But the main motive behind it is survival. We're afraid. We don't want to experience pain, physical or emotional, or both. Yeah. So we associate the process of learning with pain and the fear from punishment. And you get this idea in us that we must not do mistakes. And of course, then comes schools. Your mistakes really, really cost you because your grades are going to be low, and if they're low, you get either punished by your parents or your peers at the schools, or your teacher can mock at you, or you know that you won't be able to continue with your studies and be whatever you want to be because you made mistakes. And you learn that mistakes really, really cost and really painful, and you have a huge fear for making mistakes. And really one of the unfortunate sides of it that we lose the courage or the curiosity to try things, to try new things. Yeah? So we want to be safe. So we become part of the herd. Being safe. Not to be noticed, not want to be different, not want to try something new, just in case we make a mistake, and then pain. So we keep low and just do as everybody else does. Just to avoid the pain. But it's really, really wrong. And it's very, very painful to live in this situation. I'm sure. If you're listening to this, you probably know in yourself, you've experienced this pain of giving up your courage, giving up your curiosity, giving up this individual thing that want to explore life, that want to learn, to do things differently, do things in your own way. Don't want to be part of this head with no face, yeah? Just moving. No, that's really, really, this is really painful. I'm sure you know it. You've experienced it many, many times. Sometimes we try to avoid this pain by, thinking that, going to a movie or going abroad or changing a car or buying a new watch or a new whatever, yeah? That maybe it will give us kind of escape, it will make us special in whatever way. But deep inside we know it's not there. Yeah. We want to regain this inner freedom to do, this courage to do, to be, to follow our heart and our instinct, our intuition. Yeah. To hear this little voice in us that says, do this, and actually to do it. Not to hold back and just, suppress it, says, okay, no. This is too dangerous, this, might be a mistake. Yeah. We can't afford to do mistakes now. Yeah. It's too costly. But I think it's more costly to live in that fear, in this really confined prison, self-imposed prison. So feel it and think about it, yeah. It doesn't have to be like that. We can gradually, slowly push away the walls, yeah. Maybe do some cracks in them and allow more light in. And we don't have to break them all. It's impossible to break all the walls immediately, that maybe in the movies or whatever, yeah? Or sudden enlightenment that happens to the few. You don't need that. Because growth is a gradual thing. There's leaps in it, of course, yeah? But it's an everyday work, and it's, like walking step by step. You can jump, yeah, okay. But it's a walk. You have to walk. Yeah. So it's important to realize, to notice the pain, and to realize that it's to do with our past. And we don't have now to behave in the same way. And we can find what they call it, safe zone or safe areas where we allow ourselves to do things. Maybe paint, tell stories, dance, sing, whatever, yeah? So we allow it. More freedom, more space to be, more space to do. So gradually we teach ourselves that it's okay. It's actually okay. And if we do a mistake, then so what? So what? Mistake has a really, really bad reputation. It's like really, really frightening. It's like a monster, hiding somewhere in the dark. You're dead if you do a mistake. Mostly not. Mostly not. Especially if they come with good intention. Yeah? If it's part of our learning and done within a reasonable and responsible circumstance. Yeah? No, I'm not talking about doing careless things, yeah? But just daring more and having more courage and allowance to ourselves to do. Yeah? And see everything as part of our process of growth, our process of learning, finding out about ourselves, finding out about life, about other people, about relationship, what we can do, what we are good at, what we not so good at, where we can improve, what can we do better, what we should maybe stop doing or start doing. Okay? We should never really stop this inner process of exploring, of trying to find out, to discover. And if we feel this fear from the past, just put it back in the past, where it belongs. Our face, we're facing the future, that's the direction of our face. The past is somewhere behind. So when we feel the fear, just ignore it as much as we can. We can listen to it, see maybe there's something reasonable in it. Yeah? Maybe it wants to tell us, maybe it's our instinct, our intuition telling us something that we should be aware of. Yeah? So we can learn from it. Yeah? And if there is something, we learn it, we adopt it, we take it on. Yeah? We apply it in what we do. And if it's not, then we just ignore it because it belongs to the past. And continuously we teach ourselves, tell ourselves and teach ourselves that mistakes is part of life. Yeah? Maybe we want to change the name, no longer use the word mistake. Use the word trying, or attempts, or walking, or discovering, or exploring. Yeah? Who cares about, good or bad, or mistakes, or success, or getting it right, or getting it wrong, as long as we move. Yeah? And we know inside that we are decent, and we have good intention, and we are trying to learn, we are trying to improve, yeah? Try to get better as a human being. Then we walk, yeah? And it's okay. And we don't need to give grades of, success or failure, or good or bad. We don't need that. Just do. That's what we do. We learn. Step by step, we learn, and we move. And remove from ourselves this fear. This old fear for mistakes. We are no longer helpless little ones. Yeah, looking at the adult. Yeah? Many, many times now the adult is us. Yeah, we are afraid from our own punishment. We are the prison, and the prisoners, and the guards. Yeah, so just let go of all three. Not necessary anymore. Just Let go and be free. Because it's us, kind of watching, says, don't, it might be a mistake. Be careful, be careful, be careful, you can do a mistake, and then pain will come. It's okay. Yeah. So it's important to think about it. It's important to notice it, because we do deserve greater freedom. We do deserve, all of us, better life, better opportunities to explore and be and exercise these amazing faculties. Yeah, these amazing things that we are human beings. And the fear from mistakes is really inhibiting, closing it, cutting it off, cut off the opportunity, preventing, keep us behind the wall. And actually there is no wall, it's only here, and maybe here in our emotion. Otherwise there's no wall. So we can take off, break the wall. And allow ourselves to think differently, and behave differently, and be different. Gradually, gradually. You don't have to jump from 0 to 100. It's gradual. But it's important that we're aware of it, we know it, we are honest in ourselves to know that we have this fear for mistakes, and we are honest in ourselves about the fact that we don't want to have it, and that we are going to make space to free ourselves and to shake it a little bit, to rattle it so there'll be some cracks. There'll be light and fresh air coming into our prison. And we can see through the cracks a better future for ourselves, for humanity, for the planet. Because when each one of us free, herself or himself, we provide opportunities for others to free themselves as well. So if we do it in us, it's not only for us, it's for the greater good. For each one of us that is freer, among the things that he or she can do now, is give a hand to somebody else, and encourage them, support them in their journey to become freer. So the freer we become, the more it's catching. Others can learn and get encouragement and believe in themselves or in the human complex that it can be done, that they can be free as well. So if you care, if you want, spend time and think and feel it, and it's okay. There's nothing wrong with you if you have a fear for mistake. Everybody has it. Different degrees, but everybody has it. And it's important to see, because in the seeing, it started, the seeing started the process of freeing, of letting go. Because these things don't like the light. They feel big and strong and in the dark. But once you shine some light on them, they shrink. And then it's easy to take them off, and for us to move forward. So don't be ashamed if you have fear for mistakes. Just do something about it if you want. For your own good, for everybody else's good. Look after yourself, do good things, Life is great. Life is great. It's an amazing opportunity. Keep well. Bye-bye.